But the track here at Mosport has the distinction of having two of the most difficult corners in Canadian motorsport. Turn number 2 is that very difficult off-camber left-hander, and one mistake and that car is going to be into the tire barrier. The very famous Moss corner here at Mosport is another very difficult section of the track. It's really two corners in one, and the driver must take a very precise line through that section of the racetrack.
Production Challenge, making its debut here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Christelle Charret.
Shelby Mills.
My name is Michael Habersh.
Mon nom est Marc Héroux, pilote de la voiture numéro 24.
My name is Steven Scout, number 81 Toyota Echo.
I'm Nathan Block, Fix V Tour, car number 5.
My name is Patrick Whitmer. I run car number 93 in the compact class.
Mon nom est Marc-André Bourdage, je suis pilote pour la voiture numéro 6.
Suede Almeida, and I'm racing Apex 52Rs, number 3 FRS.
Sean Greeley from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
John Bernier, I'm one of the drivers for car number 91. It's Chris Bernier, we're running the number 91 BMW E90.
Not necessarily scared because I have some 1,000 laps here in the simulator, but I am respecting the track. I know that it doesn't scare you to a certain point and then it catches you. So I'm just being very progressive with how I try to push the car.
So I've had a few experiences in Mosport, but once you master Mosport, you can pretty well drive any track. It is that. It's a lot of fun, scary spots, but once you know, you mitigate it. No, I do pretty good for an old man.
It's a very high commitment track, high speed, carrying your speed with you. It definitely gives you those butterflies you're looking for as a driver.
Pour être vite, il faut être à la limite. La limite, par exemple, vu qu'on est à haute vitesse, elle est très mince. Puis quand on va au-dessus de la limite, il n'y a pas beaucoup de dégagement non plus.
Ben écoute, c'est sûr que Mosport, c'est une piste qui est excessivement rapide, qui ne pardonne pas. T'sais, la plupart des gens à qui j'en parle me demandent si j'étais stressé pour aujourd'hui. La réponse est oui, honnêtement, mais je pense que c'est un bon stress. Quelqu'un qui n'est pas stressé, c'est quelqu'un qui risque de se faire mal à Mosport. Je pense qu'il faut respecter la piste.
It's not necessarily technical. You gotta bring your balls. There's no room for error either. You go off, yeah, the car is going to be a total goner. But I think with 46 cars this weekend, it's going to be a pretty good race.
C'est technique, mais ça prend du guts. Pour tenir la pédale dans le fond où que tu penses que ça se tient pas, puis tu es tout le temps on the edge, tu es tout le temps sa limite de soit l'échapper ou réussir à faire un bon tour. Fait que à Mosport, on n'a pas de break. Il n'y a pas de break, c'est à la planche, puis ça prend, excusez, des couilles, malheureusement. Des bonnes couilles.
Yeah, it can be dangerous. I remember a lot of great names dying here, and I also remember having a few accidents of my own here as well, back in the 70s.
Ce qu'il faut se souvenir, c'est que Mosport est maintenant le plus vieux circuit au Canada actif. C'est aussi le circuit probablement le plus technique et qu'il ne faut pas oublier, a fait peur à des grands pilotes tels que Juan Pablo Montoya il y a quelques années lors de la visite de la série IMSA. Mosport est un circuit qui a coûté la vie aussi à beaucoup de pilotes dans le passé. Par chance, en 1999, ils ont fait beaucoup de modifications pour rendre ce circuit maintenant beaucoup plus sécuritaire et aux normes de la FIA. Ce qui fait en sorte que les pilotes du Super Production Challenge auront un vrai défi aujourd'hui. Et Mosport est spécial parce que c'est un circuit excessivement rapide, très ondulé, où il faut toujours être à la limite. Et si on manque son coup aussi, on dépasse la limite, le mur nous attend et ça peut coûter très cher.
The biggest rival, I'd say, is me.
I know that I want to be closer to the podium at the end of the championship than I am right now.
C'est moi. Pose pas de questions. On est là pour ça.
I'm rooting for Patrick. I want him to be the champion in confidence.
The cars are closely enough matched that we all push each other into small mistakes, and I think it's just whoever makes the least mistakes.
L'objectif, c'est que ça soit moi, mais ça va être... ça sera pas facile.
La production est quand même un bon challenge. D'après moi, M. Laporte a des très fortes chances.
Oh, after me, I mean, I think there's a yellow BMW around with the two Erics. That's going to be a big challenge. I think there'll be some teething issues with some BRZs maybe, but the minis are consistent, and that's what it takes to win a championship.
Si on va du côté production, tout le monde a parlé beaucoup des minis, mais on semble oublier les fameuses Toyota GT86 et Subaru BRZ qui arrivent en grand nombre dans la série et qui sont excessivement bien préparés et conduits par des pilotes très rapides.
Roll a dice, spice up the race a bit. You roll a 1, positions stay the same. If you roll a 9, the maximum number, 9th place starts first place starts 9th. So it adds a little excitement into the race.
Ahead of them, launch off the start-finish straightaway here and down into turn number 1.
Definitely not a good crash. Like, that was pretty bad.
We're fighting for P2 with Christian Raymond in his Honda Civic. Our BRZ is totaled, and Christian's Honda Civic is also totaled. So unfortunately, that was a very terrible way to start the year. It was a little gutting for all of us.
We made an interview yesterday saying how dangerous Mosport is. Well, this afternoon showed how dangerous nature can be at Mosport. A day to remember, yeah. A day I'll never forget because I've never been in a storm like this.
Like, I've seen my fair share of storms, but like, oh dude. Like, we still had people holding on to the tents while apparently the tornado touched down at turn 6 at the kart track.
Total carnage, and racing looks like it's done, but we'll rebuild and come again.
When you're in a car, you're just testing yourself and you forget everything out. That's it. It's just you in the car. And it's like a drug. I mean, all of us that do automotive racing, we're crazy. Right? Always have been. Right? And once you get the piqûre, you're set. Yeah? You're done.
It's a lifelong passion. It's basically an obsession for me. It's a lot of effort and a lot of work, but when you arrive at the property, just at the property of a racetrack, it's just like everything else in the world doesn't seem to matter.
I get to do it with my dad. I never thought I would be doing it in my lifetime. I think when my dad first offered me the chance at racing, I wasn't so sure about it. And it was my friends that convinced me. They're like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You have to do it. So that's really what convinced me, and it's what drives me now. It's just a lot of fun.
Man, I was born into this, so the thing that motivates me the most is the shit talking between the brothers. That honestly motivates me the most. I don't care about anyone in the field. I just want to beat my brothers. That's it. It's plain and simple. It comes down to that. That's it.
No other time where I can completely switch off and not think about anything else than what I'm doing. And there's no other feeling in the world than racing a car for me. And it keeps me coming back.
C'est des paysans pour moi, ça me sort complètement de mon quotidien. J'aime ça être avec les gars aussi, les boys. Leur énergie, puis le fait qu'on travaille tous ensemble, il y a comme un esprit d'équipe. Puis on est tous à la même place. Puis je pense que c'est le fun de sentir ça. Tout le monde en piste. C'est pas juste notre équipe, c'est tout le monde qui est ici.
Oh, what brought me to racing was my father being 5-time Quebec Rally champion, and then started the Honda Michelin Series, which was originally called the Volant Québécois in Quebec with Gilles Boursier. And that was a stepping stone. He said, I don't want you to do rallying, I want you to do road racing, because there's more marketing involved in road racing.
Sharing the passion. There's so many people here. It's an event, it's a spectacle. Like, we are part of a show, we are having fun, and people who are watching us drive are also having fun. So it's a big community, you know, it's amazing. There's so much engagement from everyone who's involved with it. So
Défoulement, parce que quand tu es entrepreneur, tu es souvent sous le stress. Puis oui, effectivement, venir aux courses, c'est stressant, mais l'adrénaline qui sort d'ici, tu reviens le lundi ou le mardi, peu importe, ça fait du bien. Oui, c'est sûr que si ça a bien été, c'est encore mieux. Si ça a mal été, bien, tu reviens et il faut que tu refasses tes devoirs. Mais je vous dirais que l'adrénaline de tout ça et aussi l'exposure que ça donne pour soit mes commentaires, moi, mon entreprise ou quoi que ce soit, ça apporte aussi, on ne se cachera pas, des clients qui viennent jaser de ça ou qui viennent te voir parce qu'ils ont vu aussi. Mais en tant que pilote, puis en tant qu'entreprise, bien, c'est vraiment un laisser-aller puis que je dirais que personne d'entreprise aurait besoin dans certaines disciplines. Là,
cette passion-là, je pense que ça coule dans nos veines ou pas. Puis ça peut presque même être défini, je pense, comme une addiction ou une maladie. Mais heureusement, ben, c'est une maladie qui fait pas trop mal. Là.
I want to get better every time I go out. It used to be, when I was younger, it used to be I wanted to beat everyone. Then after a while, you realize someone's got more money or something, and you're not going to beat them. But now if I can get my times a little faster every time, I'm pretty happy.
A friend of mine answered this, and I think he got a divorce shortly thereafter. It's his true happiness is when he's racing in the car. He's challenging himself, and one thing I've realized is that it's not just the challenge on the track. It's the whole year leading up to it. It's all the prep, all the work, and racers, we don't like easy stuff. We like competing against the best. We like, going after things that are difficult, and we like accomplishing and winning. So that's kind of why we do it.
amazing race. That was insane. I had a great battle with Olivier. I was trying to keep up to him, but he was on it. The guys at Extreme Motorsport gave me a solid car, man. I couldn't do anything. Solid experts. They gave me a car, man. That thing was flying out there. I think we gapped third by 20 odd seconds.
Wonderful race that was. I'm very happy to have won it, and this car is fantastic in the rain. I have nothing to say but awesome.
After the restart, I had a lot of confidence right away with the car, but as the track started to dry up, as the dry line started to form, the front-wheel drive cars, they were able to pull away a bit more, and I lost my initial advantage.
Mosport Park. On se voit en 2 semaines à Calabogie. Merci.